Do you know about this phrasal verb and their meaning and how you apply it in your real life English? If you don't know, don't worry. I will teach you full lesson about this. Their meaning, examples, and how you can apply it in your real life. So keep watching.
Catchup.
Catch up means to bring oneself up to date with a current subject, person, or situation.
For example, I need to catch up on the latest news.
For another example, let's meet for coffee so we can catch up.
Get along.
Get along means to have a harmonious or friendly relationship with someone.
For example, fortunately, my siblings and I get along very well.
For another example, I don't really get along with my new coworker.
Bring up.
Bring up means to introduce a topic into conversation.
For example, she brought the issues of increasing rent during our meeting.
For another example, I don't want to bring up old conflicts again.
Run into.
Run into means to meet someone unexpectedly.
For examples, guess who I run into at the grocery store? Our old neighbor.
For another example, I run into some problems while working on the project.
Turn down.
Turn down means to refuse or reject something.
For example, he turned down the job offer because the salary was too low.
For another example, they turned down my request for a friend.
Look forward to.
Look forward to means to anticipate or be excited about something in the future.
For example, I am really looking forward to our vacation next month.
For another example, she looked forward to start her new job.
Put up with.
Put up with means to tolerate or endure something unpleasant.
For example, I can't put up with his constant complaining anymore.
For another example, she put up with the annoying neighbors for months before finally moving out.
Breakdown.
Breakdown means to stop functioning or fail.
For examples, my car broke down on the way to work.
For another example, the negotiations broke down due to disagreement.
Set up.
Set up means to establish or arrange something.
For examples, they set up a meeting to discuss the project.
For another example, I am going to set up a new computer system for the office.
Take off. Take off means to become successful or popular quickly. For examples, the new fashion line really took off this season. For another example, after the first few episodes, the TV show really started to take off. Turn up. Turn up means to appear or arrive unexpectedly or suddenly. For example, I didn't expect him to turn up at the party. For another example, the missing keys turned up in the last place I looked. Go over. Go over means to review or examine something. For examples, let's go over the details of the plan one more time. For another example, the teacher went over the homework assignment in class. Here, went over is the past form of go over. Call off. Call off means to cancel something. For examples, due to bad weather, they had to call off the outdoor event. They called off the meeting because most of the attendants were unavailable. Come across. Come across means to find or encounter something unexpectedly. For examples, while cleaning the attic, I came across some old photographs. She came across a fascinating article while browsing the internet. Take after. Take after means to resemble or be similar to someone, especially a family member. For examples, she really takes after her mother, both in looks and personality. He takes after his grandfather in his love for gardening. Hold on. Hold on means to wait or pause for a short time. For examples, can you hold on for a moment? I will be right back. Hold on, I need to grab my coat before we leave. Breakup. Breakup means to end a relationship. For examples, they broke up after dating for 2 years. For another example, the couple decided to break up because of irreconcilable differences. Get over. Get over means to recover from an illness, loss, or setback. For examples, it took her a long time to get over the flu. For another example, he is still trying to get over the death of his pet. Go through. Go through means to experience or undergo something difficult or challenging. For examples, she is going through a tough time at work right now. For another example, I went through a lot of Word documents before finding the one I needed.
So, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, and comment for more.